Ferrari's new power unit is a marked improvement from 2016, and they'll be looking to regain the Constructors' Championship this year, which is their last one back in 2008. Hamilton will be looking to secure
Yeah, we are.
the championship this season, but will be up against stiff competition from Sebastian Vettel. I'm sure Max Verstappen will be hoping to do well today. Personally, expecting overtakes on the Red Bull driver if that's the case. Well, we've got special guest Jimmy Horton and AKB company boys. Valtteri Bottas wants to watch.
Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope Project's connection is actually decent today. I mean, it was yesterday, but let's not have another SRL Spain, shall we? Let's talk about that. Cheetah known to do some very questionable things, and I have noticed. For example, as you would have seen in the social race last week, the fact that he tried to he went into a barrier and made his car jump up into the air. That was quite questionable.
Racing Formula One. This year will mark the Russian Grand Prix Formula in Sochi.
Joe's starting a lap now. Very slippery on the exit turn for that. And just set to 1. Might be useful if I actually got the tyre. Oh dear, he has. Joe's left for some reason. Oh dear.
Rookie Lance Stroll mounted himself to lead the Williams this season after Bottas switched to Mercedes. Ferrari's new power unit is a marked improvement from 2016.
I think Joe would have probably been on for a very easy race win if he hadn't have disconnected or left or whatever has happened.
This year with the introduction of somewhat controversial.
Jack Williams just finished on lap. Robin seems to be on the lap, I think. No, he isn't. So we head to 5 minutes remaining in the session. Soon see the times tumbling down for most drivers.
Championship this season, but will be up against stiff competition from Sebastian Vettel. Valtteri Bottas is one to watch.
Jack Williams is on an in lap. He's just finished a flyer.
63 pole positions, bested only by Senna and 65 pole positions.
I just had confirmation that Joe's game has actually crashed, so if there's any way that we can get back in, there is. Say there's 3 minutes left in the session. He might be able to get away with restarting his Xbox, like hard reset, and then restart. Oh, that was close. Oh, Sato making contact with the Mercedes there. Was that Prosser? This is just starting the lap. third. He's not going flat out as pro, so I think he must have done a short shift. Yeah. Unlike Prosser, Jackson can make it back to the line in time. But obviously, will have decreased tyre wear on his tyres. Yeah, he's starting to upshift now. He's got Project in front of him. Project must have invalidated his backed off. Project must have invalidated his backed off amount. Check the flag drops. Jax us into the wall. That was not representative of his pure, yeah, because, yeah, Rainbow's known to be fairly decent driver. He's fairly quick in this game also. As he's run out of fuel, not happy with that. Bit off topic, but do we get copyrighted if we show the F1 intro on Twitch? Well, that's good then, because I just have. Bit of lag there with Prosser, and I think he's actually Australian, isn't he? So, which will explain a few things. As Carzola and Cheetah, I think, have had a little bit of well, them two being good. There's some interesting things going on with the Jackster. I think he's American. He just seems to be stopping on track and then sort of rejoining to his position. So hopefully that fixes itself by the time the lights go out. Yeah. Carswell was just engaged for some reason. Don't know what's happening there. Well, there's been a yeah, unlike it, Cheetah, however you say his name, I have no idea. And Rudsters, I noticed, had a collision off the start. I think Cheetah got a bit of a delayed start. Robin round the outside of his teammate Jack Wheeliebin. How has he managed that? What's happened with Ringrose? Ringrose has had a bit of a spin. I think Rudsters and Ringrose, the two VRT drivers, have collided. Rudsters with some fairly heavy front wing damage to the right hand side. So Rudsters into the pits along with Ringrose even retiring from the session. So really unfortunate for the Red Bull as we go back on board with Proza. Yeah. That will help Rudsters, because if he can make it to the end, I mean, Rudsters, I doubt he will on the Super Softs. If he had pitted for the softs, if he had pitted for the softs, then yeah, maybe got to the end. But the virtual safety car could have helped him out if he'd chosen the yellow wall compound instead of the red. So, and Proza has left the session. That is disconnection, or even like in Joe's case, he's getting crashing. No. I think that's something Codemasters need to implement into the game, the invite friends in the pause menu. As you're the host, you could... Alright, okay. going to say because your host invite him, but obviously not. But with processor disconnection or whatever has happened, that's promoted Tommy up into P2 and the Jackster up into P1. Yeah. Yeah, Project now up into 6th on the softs. He's got past Stato. Let's ride on board with him. He's now close up to the back of Robin. Will he make a move? No, he's too far back. I've done a crofty. Yeah. Robin having front wing damage. Robin has got front wing damage, so I don't know what's happened. Right, okay. I'll tell you what, the rate Project's driving at the moment, he could be on for a podium. If not, the race win with the pace he's showing at the moment. Stato gets a 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings. Pushing also too hard. Project too hard also. Going a bit deep and getting it. Tank slapper on the exit. Tommy does a 27.1. I get the fastest lap up. The fastest lap is currently a 26 from the Jackster. Closest to that it's Tommy on a 27.1. Then it's on the soft compound tyres, a 27.2, only 1/10 off. I don't know. Yeah. What's Project doing? Don't know what's happening there. Wow! What has happened? What did he pit onto? Soft compound tyres, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a graphical glitch on my end. I saw sauce going on, then he's flipped right to the flipped to the super sauce just after you said he was on them. So, as it seems, Codemasters have actually fixed the safety car glitch, and we've got full course cautions instead of like 5 virtual safety cars in 11 laps like the social race last week. Which could... I'll tell you who will be the most harmed out of this, Jack Wheelerby, because he's stuck behind the ghost car of OMGH Proza, who will be going at whatever the AI is set to, whatever you set it to in the lobby. Right, so Jack Wheelerby essentially being escorted around the track by an expert AI, I think that is. Just gone. He's gonna have to stop on. I think he'll have to stop on track for him to give it back, or we just simply remove. Yeah, there you go. I think if you could record it, possibly we send it to the stewards to be reviewed, and we remove 5 seconds, isn't it? I wasn't sure at the time, but Stato has just gone into the back of Robin and has now got what seems to be some light front wing damage to the left hand side of his... yeah. Alright then. For some reason, someone's put in the chat. OMG, it's process put in the chat. You hear me, even though it's showing that my commentary is on, my microphone is plugged in, and the bar is lighting up to say I'm talking. So I have no idea why that's happened. But I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll just mute my commentary now. Play the stream back. Testing, 1, 2. Right, that is working. Yeah. You will be working because, yeah. I think. Let me just pull up the overlay. I'll just double check in the settings at page. Oh, never mind then.
I'm not.
Wonderful.
Oh, have you not got on headset speakers?
As it turns out, the party chat audio has been set to headset all race, so that has been absolutely brilliant.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh dear. Right, yeah. Hi, I'm alive. You've had 8 laps of a race with one commentator. Yeah. That's... Yeah, I'm on the stream now, so that's fun. Right.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So everything I've said in these first 8 laps doesn't exist. Oh, what a fun first 8 laps this stream must have been. Oh, Jackster has front wing damage. Project was backing up the field, and Jackster now has front wing damage.
Oh dear.
So that's some interesting weaving on the straight from Project. But yeah, Jackster now has front wing damage. I'm not quite sure how serious it is, but I definitely saw something come off of that Mercedes front wing. Doesn't look anything major, but obviously on this game, even a slight bit of front wing damage is not good. So yeah, I think he has damage.
Yeah, I think what's happened in the chat is Prosser has thought that that I was you and you was me, and it's got us two mixed up.
Right.
Which is why he said why couldn't we got here at Ollie. So thanks for that, Prosser, for pointing that one out. Otherwise, you would have had a short quality and a 50% race with one commentator when there's actually 2 in the party. So yeah, once again, thanks for that, as Jackster running wide.
Jackster definitely has wing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Tommy's going to be sitting behind him for too long.
No. It looks as if it'll be a pretty safe race win for Project 994. Because I think he's only making 1 stop in this race, and everyone around him will have to, I mean, so everyone does have to stop again, so this is like a battle for the win, but yeah, I think Project, I mean, the gap is very small, so we could still see a battle. I think Jackster does have front wing damage. Yeah. None of these have penalties. Jackster has some warnings, but Project has no warnings. Tommy has a warning. Yeah. We have warnings, but yeah, barely any penalties. So we'll see if Jackster can keep up with Prosser. Oh, as I say that, it's Stato who gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Well, the gap's staying pretty same between Project and Jackster. So Jackster is on fresh super soft tyres even. So in terms of that, he should be quicker, but obviously he has front wing damage, and you can really see that affecting him through the chicane. And now it's Tommy gonna take. Well, he's gonna try and go up the inside. A little bit of contact there. But Tommy in the McLaren takes P2. See if Jackster has anything to answer.
No.
But obviously front wing damage affecting him. See it through these last few corners. Right now we'll see if Tommy can catch up to the back of Project 994. Now a bit of a battle for the win. Project is really weaving on the straights. Project with a 16.5 sets a new fastest lap of the race. But Tommy now in clean air. Well, not clean air, but he's free of Jackster. We'll see if he can start to close in on Project.
Let's get the telemetry up. See what fuel.
Yeah, I think he's gained through sector 1. Yeah. Everyone with good amounts of fuel. No one is down on fuel, so everyone's got a good amount. Oh, Prosser. Oh no, it's not Prosser. I thought Prosser back in the race, but that's Jackster. Yeah, Prosser is still disconnected. Not good for Prosser.
Yeah, Prosser, if you are still watching the stream, if you could tell us what exactly has happened. whether you've disconnected or what, then that would be brilliant.
Yeah. I saw Robin receive a 3-second penalty, and the Jackster gets a 3-second penalty. I assume it's getting quite difficult for him to make corners with his front wing damage. And Tommy sets fastest lap just after Project does. Closes in 3/10 on Project on that lap. Yeah. Tommy is closing in. Does he have DRS? Not quite, but he is within the 1 second window. So at the next DRS zone, if he keeps this together, he will have DRS.
I think there's only one DRS zone around this circuit, and that's just before the final
there
corner.
is, yeah, so we'll have to wait for... Yeah, we'll have to wait for the main straight.
Which, by the pace he is showing at the moment, he will definitely be within the 1 second, as he's taking his trip on the grass there, for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, and goes a bit wide there. Just about a 10th to Project there. You really want to stay within the 1 second window so we can have DRS not only on the main straight but on the second straight after turn 1 as well.
I don't know what's happened.
Not sure what's happened there.
He's just dropped 3 places, I think that is.
3 positions, yeah. Yep, he was in
Stato and Jackson
P3. But now, 3 wide. 3 wide. Carzola going to try and go around the outside.
Oh my.
It's now 2 wide between Carzola and Stato. Oh, there's no space there for Carzola. Now Tommy, does he have DRS? Tommy does have DRS on the straight. But obviously the DRS doesn't gain you much in these cars. It's gained him about a 10th on that straight, I think.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But he takes a good run through turn 1.
I think even with a long straight, you need to be at least sort of 4/10ths behind to even consider making a move. So I would say you'd have to be probably at least 2, if not a single 10th behind the car in front to make a move around the circuit. As we've only got.
He's very close to Project now.
I think Jackster's
about 4/10ths behind Project. Yeah. Disappointing race for him after his contact with Project on the safety car restart. Tommy, 5/10ths behind Project at the moment. I think Tommy seems to be losing out a bit to Project every lap through the chicane. He's not taking quite a good line through the chicane, but in the final sector, I think Project pulls away a bit here as well in this final sector. It's looking as if we'll have about an 8/10th gap on the straight. But he's definitely a lot closer than he was now. He's about 5/10ths of the gap. Tommy's a lot closer, not a lot closer, a couple of tenths closer than he was on the previous lap. He can get a nice run through turn 1. It's decent, but it's not as good as he would need to really be challenging Project. There's an 11-second gap from Robin to, as I mentioned, Robin, he gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. 11-second gap from Robin in 3rd, up to Tommy in 2nd. So it looks as if there's going to be a 2-way fight for this race win today between Project 994 and it's Tommy. As I think Project has been slightly extending the gap on this lap. Been saying pretty much the same.
There?
Project is just lagged behind.
Project
is just lagged behind.
I think Project has possibly had a screen freeze and is weaving in frustration.
Yeah.
As that seems, and
this
I
Tommy
don't know
takes
if I'm
the lead.
Things. No, yes I am. I thought Project had some front wing damage for a second. Must have been a
no, I don't think it does. Yeah, but it's Tommy. Without making an overtake, takes the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. Imagine what Tommy's thinking, he's just driving around and then Project just teleports behind him and now he leads the race.
Yeah.
What an insane way to take the lead. But Project, not finished yet. Getting right on the back of Tommy.
Project gets a bit.
Oh, he gets a bit out of shape there. Yeah. But yeah, not many close battles other than the one for the lead and a battle for third place. So the top four. Oh, and the Jackster 21 on the fresh ultra sauce, which I'm not sure if you'll be able to take those to the end. Maybe you can, but he does set the fastest lap of the race. Been quite a disappointing race for him after his contact with Project.
This Project gets a
nice run. Yeah. I'm going to get very close to Tommy in this last sector. And I think he's going to be in the window for what you would expect to be able to make a move into turn 1. So, we'll see if Project can make a move into turn 1. No, I think he might be a bit too far back. He's about 5/10 back. You know, don't gonna make one in turn 1, but
unless he
might
gets
be able
a
to make
decent
one
run through turn 1, which it seems he has done.
Next, which
he's
he
now
does.
3/10 behind. Could he make a move up
really
into
nice
turn
run.
3? Stata gets another 3-second time penalty. Project thinks
Nope.
Becker thinks better of the move and sticks behind the McLaren.
Yeah.
Number 99 driver of it's Tommy.
Yeah. Project. I'm not sure whether he just wants to stay in the DRS of Tommy and just let Tommy do all the work for him. Let's see if Project's saving fuel.
No,
He isn't, but
I think Project must be going to the
Jackster
end
sets
because
fastest lap again as Stato beats Stat on the ultras.
I think Project must be going
I don't think
to...
he is, but he might. No, he isn't because he started on those softs, so
Did
he has to pit.
Right, okay.
He started on those softs, yeah. So he has to pit. But now, gonna make a move. Got a really nice run out of the chicane. This has been Tommy's downfall. His runs out of the chicane have been shocking. But Project makes a move. But now can Tommy? Oh.
Was that rain I see? That is rain I see. There is rain on the top of the chassis of it's Tommy. Tommy's McLaren.
But now Tommy, very close. A 10th is the gap between him and Project. Can he make a move to turn 1 or is he going to wait? I think he's going to have to wait. See if he can get a nice run, which he does. Project has a shocking run through turn 1. And now with the DRS.
Wheel to wheel. Down to turn 3. And Tommy up the inside of Project, who drops down into second place in the Scuderia Ferrari. McLaren Honda off Tommy up into first place now, as the graphic on the left is saying he's actually coming down a position for some reason.
Yeah.
So now I
assume that's why Tommy went on to the super softs earlier on when we had the safety car. But how much longer can these super softs go? Because obviously he's going to be banking on this rain, because he would have known the rain. He would have had a pretty good idea the rain was coming. I assume he would have told him on the forecast. Obviously, it is unpredictable in this game, but I would assume he told him on the forecast that rain is going to be coming. But how quickly is it going to come? Oh, but he's really slow there.
There's a bit of lag on my screen.
Through the chicane. Yeah, there was. Yeah. But Carzola really struggling. That's which I was wondering why he dropped about 3 seconds back to Robin. He's really struggling in these conditions. As Robin, I think that may be his 3rd or 4th penalty. It seems every time I mention his name, he gets a penalty. So, commentator's curse.
I'll just double check
Project,
for you.
Coming into the pits. I wonder if his soft tyres have had enough, or whether he's coming in for intermediates.
I think Robin.
He's putting on the intermediates, but I'm not sure. Like, it doesn't look like it's ready for intermediates. I'm not sure what you think, but the track doesn't look like it's ready for intermediates.
I think possibly he's got a call from
But Robin
Jeff.
comes it. So I assume that. Yeah, I assume that the engineers, because most people are coming in, so I assume that the engineer has given the call.
Yeah.
But Tommy stayed out.
Robin's in.
DRS has been disabled by race control, so
that's possibly.
Maybe it was the smart idea to go into the inters. But
so let's go on board with Tommy.
Right on board with Project. See what sort of grip he's got. I mean, Tommy's got a good grip. Project. It doesn't seem fabulous for him. I think Tommy's pulling out on Project, so I think that
he is.
the slick tyres are the better choice at the moment, but I don't think that Tommy's got much more life left in those super soft tyres.
I think.
Obviously, I don't know what his tyre wear is like, but I don't think he'll have much left in them.
Yeah, I think out of the
as
exit
long
of turn 3, Project getting that oversteer, possibly just getting used to the intermediates, because the gap is now come down from 24 seconds to 23. It's now 22.7.
Yeah.
So he's definitely closing in
Right,
on
Tommy needs to get into the pits quickly, yeah. This last sector is very wet. It seems to have...
Oh, Project!
Tommy almost made it.
Project running wide
Tommy almost made it.
onto the
Project,
AstroTurf there.
Tommy needs to come into the pits, right. 22 seconds is the gap coming to the pits. We'll see who will come out in the lead. Tommy, he almost made it. It was almost a perfect strategy call for him, but just in that last sector, he really lost a lot of time. We'll see. He'll take the lead.
Let's see where Project
very close, I
is,
think. Coming through the final corner, as Tommy is exiting the pits. Project's going to take it, I think. Yep, Project takes quite a sizable lead, actually.
Yeah, it's nearly 3 seconds, I think.
So that wasn't
will be,
good for... yeah, not good for Tommy. I think he had it, and then in that last sector it just rained a bit too much. Yeah, we'll see if Tommy can catch up back to the back of Project, but Project now has a good lead in this race.
Yeah, I don't think Tommy would catch
as the
up.
Jack's to 21 and Jack Wheeliebin. Oh no, I think Jack Wheeliebin backed out of that one.
Yeah, I don't think Tommy will catch up to the back of Project, considering that Project was staying on the back of Tommy, if not slightly faster than Tommy, when he was on the soft compound tyres and Tommy on the super soft. So even won the sort of compound harder tyres, and he was slightly quicker, if not sort of match for pace with Tommy. So I don't think he will be.
So I think that
with Project.
No, I think Project will have this race win, but yeah.
Yeah, the gap's nearly 5 seconds now. I think with 10 laps to go, we will see what will happen. There isn't much going on right now, because the gap's all over.
No.
All over at least 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Jax is going to pull out on Jack Wheeliebin. I don't know, but I think he probably is. I think Jackster is closing in on Carzola though, but whether he's closing in enough to catch up 16 seconds by the end of the race, I don't know. But yeah, not many big gaps at the moment. I mean, not many small gaps at the moment. Lots of big gaps. So it looks like we got to the stage like we did in the social race, where just a bit dead, really.
Yeah.
Project not really pulling away from Tommy, but Tommy not really catching up. So yeah. Oh, that was definitely a bit of a corner cut there from Project. I think he might have got a warning for that. Indeed he did. Got his first warning of the race. I think he was getting dirty air from the ghost car of Proza. Tommy, he's starting to close in now, I think. Might have been a bit prematurely, but I'm sure he's closed in a couple of tenths. Maybe he's finding his rhythm on those intermediate tyres. Let's see. That last lap projected a 38.7, and Tommy did a 38.0. So Tommy caught 7 tenths. What? Who? Oh. But Tommy is definitely closing in on Project. I'm not sure what's happened to Project. Does he have front wing damage? I don't think he does. But, yeah, that's really strange. Project's wheel, at least on my screen, Project's wheel is telling him he's in P4.
It's saying
yeah, that wheel is just broken.
Oh yeah.
But Tommy definitely starting to close in on Project. Lost a lot through that. Oh, Jack Wheeler's gone.
I think that might say pit actually, because most wheels are saying. I've noticed the same pit. Ferrari, I think.
No, it's definitely not saying pit. No, it's definitely not saying pit.
Well, that's on my end, at least. So.
I don't know if it done, but
strange happenings.
Tommy closing again.
In the race.
We'll see if Tommy can continue to close in, or if that's it. Yeah, that was a cheeky little turn one from it's Tommy. It'll be interesting to see if by the end of the race we'll see a bit of a battle for the lead, but I don't think we will. I think it's starting to stay around the same again. Stato's gone. Yeah.
This is just 7 laps remaining now. We'll see if anything else. We've only 5 drivers left, as I think Jack Wheelie, Stato have just left. Prosser and Lickett Cheese left early on as well, which puts us down to 5 drivers.
So we're left with 5 drivers. Yeah.
Let's go on board with Robin for a bit. We haven't looked at him much.
Yeah, I've not covered much of Robin. No, he's running a good race in P3, but
and Robin doesn't
he has
get a 3-second time
penalties.
penalty.
No, he has one. He has 9 seconds of penalty at the moment. So as it stands, it is Carzola. Well, unless he has a penalty, I'm not sure if he does. Nope. So far, Carzola doesn't have penalties. We just have 2 warnings. So as long as Carzola doesn't get any more warnings, then at the moment he's on the podium. In terms of podium interviews, I know Project doesn't have a functioning mic.
I think if
I don't know about Tommy or
chat, if he could find a pair of earphones that has a mic on them. I know I've got like millions just lying around.
Yeah, well, I'll send him that message after the race. But Tommy, I think he's closed in about a second on this lap. Project, I think he's making quite a few mistakes. I think Tommy is using assists. I'm not sure if he is. I think he is.
I was on time
Project
earlier on.
Is none.
Tommy, I think, only uses ABS, so he's got traction control off.
Right. Okay.
And
right.
Obviously using manual gears, as I would hope this game are using that.
Yeah.
It is a driving game, and these cars do have manual or semi-automatic gearboxes.
Yeah. Sequential gearboxes, so it's quite simple to do them, and it's probably faster to use manual as well. So
yeah,
not much of a downside to use manual. But
I know some people who
Tommy definitely slightly closing in the gap.
I know some people who have used automatic gears on this game on the wheel, which I had to question them how they do that, as I find it physically impossible. If it was on the plan, then I would understand.
Oh, that's very wide from Tommy, but he's now in a position where if Project were to get a 3-second penalty, then Tommy would win the race.
I don't know if Tommy has
within 3 seconds, but Project doesn't have a penalty, so No, he doesn't have any penalties, but I think he has a couple of
He
warnings.
has 2 warnings,
One,
so if he...
2.
Yeah.
Project has 1 warning, so yeah. I think it's going to be down to Tommy to try and spend 5 laps catching up.
Talking of
Jack's to get a
penalties.
penalty. Doesn't affect him at all though.
Because he's in effectively last position. As
Yeah.
But just like the social race, I have absolutely no idea which of these drivers are tier 1 and tier 2, as well. As you were meant to mention at the start.
The drivers are combined for this race. Yeah, we're not sure if it'll stay the same for the rest of the season. I think it might do.
Overlay has just disappeared. Let me see if I can fix that.
Right. I hope that Stato's ghost car can just slow down and let Tommy pass, because he definitely got dirty air through that final corner. Especially if you're getting dirty air from a ghost car, but there you go, he gets past. Does that give him DRS? No. Does that give Project
It is
DRS?
raining.
No. Okay, now they've not got DRS. Ah, yes! So it seems... Oh, that's maybe the chance of a race win gone there for Tommy. Lost about a second from that, went a bit wide. And that's undone any progress made in the last few laps, so I think he was slowly catching up, but I think that's going to be any chance of a race win gone for Tommy.
At least we can say we've both bottled it once on the stream today. Me with the party chat audio and you with...
Yours was a bigger bottle though.
I have no idea how I did that, so I'm almost sure I selected it to headset and whatever it is.
Oh, Robin gets another penalty, so it's definitely going to be Carzola on the podium. He's actually closing in on Robin as well, so yeah, it's going to be Carzola on the podium.
Well, let us know, guys, in the chat that is on stream on the overlay. Let us know your comments and thoughts for this race, and if you have any questions, then make sure to just pop them in the chat. If you are watching from the stream link from my YouTube channel, or the link from the Twitter page, then so if you're watching on the internet, basically, if you go to download the app from the App Store or whatever you're using, just create an account, find the channel Downforce RL as Tommy.
Ooh, that was a nick on the wall there.
Find the channel Downforce
RL.
RL,
nick the wall.
and then you'll be able to put your comments in the chat then.
I don't think Tommy got wing damage from that. I'm not sure. He definitely made a nick on the wall, but I didn't see anything come off. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see anything come off, so I think should be alright. He's definitely faster than Project in these last few laps. No, I don't like he got damage. He's definitely faster than Project, but he lost about a second with the mistake he made a couple of laps ago, which really ruined his chances. Unless Project makes a big mistake, then looking good for Project at the moment.
Just to point out, Tommy being faster than Project would possibly equal to him being very low on fuel. He's in the negative, then he's in the positive. Whereas Project is running a more sort of relaxed approach. That's a drift out of turn 2, and possibly getting a little bit bored. As I tend to just start to drift it if I get bored in the race.
Tommy definitely closing in on Project, but
yeah, I think possibly.
Well, I'm not sure the Project's slowing down. Project is in lean. I think he's slowing down a bit because he's in lean when he's a lap up on fuel. So, actually, that could just be his driving. That could be in the
corner
wet,
switch,
choosing
standard
the
on
lean
straights.
mix to, yeah, get the better traction, which definitely slowed down.
Yeah, he's into it now.
Yeah, but Tommy now 1.4 seconds. Could we see a battle on the last lap? Tommy loses time every lap through this corner. Oh, and got a bit on the grass, I think, there. But
Jack Wheelibin.
we'll see if Tommy
into
can
the
continue
shot.
to catch up.
I think that's F1 has disconnected him. So yeah, but
Oh, great.
there is absolutely nothing we can do. As obviously you can see, we don't have the invite friends option.
We can't invite people yet. We can't invite people.
Not
but
yet. There may be a future patch which hopefully allows us to do this. I think
yeah.
Cross.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Jack Wheelibin, if you're gonna go into projects, I'm sorry about this, Jack, but you can see projects about to come and lap Jack Wheelibin.
Yeah. If we look at it from Jack Willibin's perspective, pulling off to the side to let him through.
Jack Wheelibin
and
goes
Tommy
down,
as
yeah.
well.
But Tommy, 1.1 seconds. Tommy definitely getting close to project. Will we see a battle on the last
Gatson's
lap?
underneath the second now.
I think Tommy needs to get a good run through that chicane, which he's not done it all race, so I can't see him doing it now. But really needs a good run. Same of well for.
But I think him
lap
being,
29.
quicker
Obviously,
in these
he's not got
conditions
DRS anymore.
might be because of him running ABS compared to Project running Elite Assist, no assist whatsoever. So Tommy has a slight, well, a big advantage over Project. This Project will have to brake like.
Well, it's not really that big of an advantage, to be honest.
Yeah.
But oh, that was some very bright sun there. That was very off-putting for the drivers coming through.
Yeah.
This end of this lap here, the sun's very bright.
It's hurting my eyes, never mind the drivers.
Yeah. Project is ahead, and I think he will be just enough ahead as Tommy gets a 3-second penalty, and that is all but race over.
Unless Project
crashes out on this lap. Yeah, unless Project gets a
Well,
penalty.
let's not
Tommy
commentate
really has nothing to lose now.
Project has started from
Tommy
the
really
back.
has nothing to lose now, so
Project,
he may as well
Yeah,
just try and go in and at least win on track. So he has nothing to lose now.
yeah. Project, I think, is definitely well, my nomination for driver of the day. I don't know about you. I don't know where Tommy started. Let's find it.
He
Tommy
started like third.
Robin has climbed 6 places, so he started 9th. So I think 2 nominations at least for Project and Robin, just going off positions really, and possibly Tommy as well. Although I'm not too sure. As he has done very
coming
well to keep.
into the last sector.
Yeah, he has done very well.
It's going to be close in the end, but
Project.
obviously Tommy has a 3-second penalty.
And
I
Project,
think he's probably
don't
going to
know
go
what
for it,
Project's
not
doing.
knowing that obviously it doesn't make much of a difference. But coming through the final corner now,
And Tommy.
obviously Tommy's probably going to get him down to the line. No, he's not, but coming across the line now, very close between the 2 drivers, but Project 994 wins the Australian Grand Prix. It's Tommy in third, and now we have to wait a very long time for Robin HD to come through in third place, but he won't finish third. It will be LF Carzola. With the amount of penalties that Robin has accumulated, it will be Carzola on the podium. Robin comes through the final corner. I'm not sure whether Robin might actually end up finishing 5th place with the amount of penalties he has. He's celebrating, but he's not going to finish third. Yep, his car crosses over the line as Carzola takes 3rd place. And I think Jackster might take 4th. No, he doesn't. No, yeah, oh, yeah, I think he did. No, he didn't. Right.
Yeah, car's
But
over. He's just come up
the,
there, third place.
yeah, the podium is Project 994.
Jack Wheeler been in the chat.
It's
Yes,
Tommy.
there is interviews, pal. There is interviews.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, so I know Project doesn't have a working mic, but we'll try and get him to use some headphones or something. I'll invite him to the party anyway. Just get these into the party.
But yeah, as Project wins the race from It's Tommy in McLaren. LF Carzola coming home in third after robbing with 12 seconds worth of penalties. An awful lot of penalties there. I think we only went on board with him 4 times, so probably equals the amount of times we went on board.
Yeah.
Jackster coming home in 5th. I don't know why it isn't saying Lewis.
That's just all the random, yeah.
Unless he managed to get back too short. Oh no, that's the Jackster, sorry. My mistake.
Yeah.
But I have no idea who the rest of those drivers are.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So Project, if you can hear us, if you have any like headphone, cause I know you're not got a working mic. If you have any earphones lying around, you can plug into your controller. But we'll go to Tommy as he is here. What do you think about the race then? We started P3, finished P2, very close to Project in the end. What's your view on the race?
Oh, I'm annoyed. I think I'd have had that. I made too many
Yeah.
mistakes in the race. On the penultimate lap, I was pushing so hard, I ended up getting a 3-second time penalty, and at that point, I needed to get past him because, you know, the only way I was gonna be able to beat him is if he also had a penalty. So I was pushing so hard at the end of the race, but I don't know. I was having to go lean mix because I wasted too much fuel at the start, and yeah, overall, I'm happy with the second, but I think I could have got the win there. But oh well.
Yeah. Do you think that third place was a fair position in qualifying? I mean, you got a good start. It was 3 wide in turn 1. I think Jackster took the lead in turn 1, but yeah, Prozza disconnected, so that wasn't good for him, as we got Carzola into the party. But yeah, I think it was a good drive from you to finish P2 in the end. Obviously, we were hyping up a battle on the last lap, and then through turn 1 you got a 3-second time penalty. Probably because you were pushing a lot. So yeah. Bit unfortunate.
Free turn 1. I thought I was gonna have it. I got clipped on the inside. So I had to slam on the brakes as going through the corner. So I had to settle for third there. And Prozza and Jack were just going up the road. So I was settling for third. Then obviously Prozza disconnected. But I think the safety car was the turning point of the race. Obviously me and Jack came in, whereas Project stayed out obviously on the soft tyres. He was waiting for the rain. So I think that was the big turning point. And when it turned to rain? Literally, I went through the last corner. I got the call to come in, so I had to go another lap round, and wasn't too great.
I think that it was, in terms of like that change, it was very close to working for you because you seemed to be faster in the first and second sector. Because in the first and second sector, it was the right tyres to be on, and then just as you got into the last sector, it just changed.
Yeah, I was going wide everywhere.
Very wet.
Hold on.
Very wet in the last sector. Yeah.
One thing,
if it was just a slightly different, you might have took the lead. Yeah, was early.
One thing we noticed, you didn't manage to get the fast left-right chicane right at the end of the second sector. I don't think once in the race. Was that?
Right chicane.
Yeah.
I
Nine and
don't
10.
know. I was just finding that hard as well. I had a bit of understeer, but I'm not going to put
Do
the
you
blame
think it
on
was
that.
setup related, or was it just
Yeah.
couldn't get it turned in?
Yeah. I think it was. I used base setup, just changed the wings a bit. So on setup 4 with 5-4 wings. So
right. We'll go to Carzola now. What do you think of a podium then? You finished P4 on track, but Robin had a lot of penalties, so you got up to third.
Yeah.
What do you think of your race?
It was alright. I mean, I went off the line alright, and then it was okay from there. Then I was ahead of Robin, I think, at the beginning, and then at the towards like the 9-10, I like lost the rear, and then I lost a few positions there, and then I managed to get a few, and then it was the safety car really helped me because then I could pit for the soft tyres, and they managed to last just before the rain, and then I was quite lucky with the strategy there. I mean, it was alright race. It was fun when it went like 3 wide. Near the end of the lap. That was
Yeah,
quite
I
fun.
saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, just Stacho got at the end, but yeah, it was a decent race. I'm still quite happy. It's like sort of my first season doing like league racing. And this, I'm doing alright at it, so quite happy with it, to be honest.
Yeah. Where did you qualify? I don't quite remember.
P5, I think it was.
Okay. Yeah. So to go from
P4.
P5 to get the podium. Oh, P4.
Yeah,
get the
well, I was
podium,
lucky
whatever.
with Robin with the penalties, obviously. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
next time I'll try
kept
to get
seeing.
a legit podium.
Yeah. But I don't think we're gonna get anything from Project, so I think we will end the stream there. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next week for round 2, which is China, I think.
Yep, Chinese Grand Prix at the Shanghai
I
International
think it is, yeah,
Circuit.
China. Yeah.